and some people and some children see them as ideal role models because they have power
and money.
and money. So I want to work on the psyche of my generation, not to emulate these ways. And two, I know that if they continue like this in the future, you'll be seeing a society where wealthy oil thieves and pipeline vandals are celebrated as role models. Two, a society where hard work and excellence is despised. And three, a society where the economy and ecology is destroyed. Because according to the Minister for Finance, Nigeria loses $1 billion monthly to oil thieves and pipeline vandals. And I feel that as a writer, I have a role to do something about it.
That's incredible. Now, how far have you gone in your quest to discover new young writers like yourself? Do you have somebody out there who, through your foundation, you've been able to identify, or you've helped to identify his or her talent?
We're actually just starting with the projects, and we're going to go to local governments monthly. Like now, we're starting with the Pobo local government area in River State on the 25th of this month, and we'll be in Akwa Ibom sometime in November. And I want to get children to read through role models who influence them and make them understand that the best way to get success in life is through reading and hard work.
Now, what do you want to do with, how far do you want to go with your own writing? You've written two. There's a new one that is coming out, not yet out, but I'm going to leak the title, Basic Steps to Story Writing and 5 Stories of a Plot. And so I'm going to ask you about this in a minute. But it looks like you intend to write a lot more.
Yes.
You want to have writing as your career? Or is it something you're going to do apart from your primary career? Whatever that is, I'd like to know.
Okay. I don't plan to make writing a permanent career. I would like to have it just like something I do in my free time, but I'll still be known for it. Because actually, I would like to be a neurosurgeon.
Oh, I'm sure you've heard of Ben Carson.
Yes.
Okay. I think Ben Carson is a perfect example for you because he also is a successful writer and a successful neurosurgeon. Is that what you're trying to do?
He's one of the things that got me into medicine.
Well, it's a pleasure to introduce to you the channel's book club top 13 books for 2014. If you are thinking of creating a list of books to read in 2015, you might want to consider this list compiled by our in-house experts and friends of this show who are important players in the literary circles. Here's our top 13 Nigerian books for 2014.
Non-fiction titles. How to Read by Martin Udogie. This fantastic book helps readers rediscover the pleasure and treasure of reading books. It's also validated by the experiences of prominent individuals and achievers such as Barack Obama, Bill Gates, Dr. Ben Carson, and so many more famous personalities cited in the book. How Intelligence Kills by Okechukwu Ofili. This book challenges popular standards of how intelligence is measured in children. Written in a funny yet frank style, It's a rebellious but honest analysis of important issues like religion, education, respect, and culture. The House My Father Built, Adewale Maja Pierce. Adewale Maja Pierce, in this new memoir, delights readers with an earnest, humorous delivery and keen insights into the psyche of Nigeria and Nigerians. This brilliant book captures the essence of Nigeria in the last decade of the 20th century. Are We the Turning Point Generation by Chude Didionwu? This book contains a thought-provoking collection of essays on the paradox that is Nigeria. It embodies the voice of a new breed of Nigerians willing to take a stand and do things differently. Possessed, Shukwa Shashore. Possessed is a very important book on the history of Lagos. It helps the reader understand the Lagos that existed as a viable kingdom before amalgamation and helps one see the evolution that led to the Lagos of today. My Watch by Olusegun Obasanjo. Although very new and currently under circulation restriction by an Abuja High Court, owing to this book's popularity, the extent to which it is controversial and its historical importance considering contemporary Nigerian military and politics, former President Olusegun Obasanjo's latest 3-volume autobiography makes our list of top books of 2014. Hopefully, the ban on it will be lifted soon. When Citizens Revolt by Ike Okonta. This may end up becoming a classic on the struggles of the Ogoni people. It explores the evidences for their self-determination and raises questions that scrutinizes post-colonial Africa. The book is drawn from Okonta's doctorate research findings at Oxford University. Hip-Hop is Only for Children by Onyeka Nwenlue. This is a creative non-fiction book by Onyeka Nwenlue, a Nigerian poet, novelist, and filmmaker. It takes a critical personal perspective on Nigerian hip-hop culture as adopted by Nigerians with an American influence. To the fiction titles, Yoruba Love Stories and The Rare Leaf and Other Yoruba Tales by Olola Olabode Ogunlano. 2 books combined to make one here. The first Nigerian managing director of the Nigerian Insurance Commission, 82-year-old Olola Olabode Ogunlano, stepped up to the plate to preserve legendary Yoruba folklores in his interesting books, which are written in an accessible style for young people and those unfamiliar with the Yoruba stories handed down orally. Toxic Eucharist by Uzo Ngoladi. This engaging book uses a compelling fiction story to slice through the often guarded layers of religion, tells the tale of vicious cycle of hypocrisy, deceit, and unbelief woven around the laity and the clergy. Toxic Eucharist is chilling and gripping. It's interesting drama from start to finish. Foreign Gods by Oke Ndibe. Professor Oke Ndibe's Foreign Gods tells the story of a highly educated Nigerian-born New Yorker whose experiences mirror those of many African immigrants. Like other great African writers, Ndibe lets us have Africa in all of its madness and excitement in this thrilling book. Iredi War by Sam Ukala. This play, written by Sam Ukala, a professor of drama and theatre arts, won the 2014 Nigerian Prize for Literature. Iredi War addresses the socio-political history of Owa Kingdom and the imperialistic tendencies of the colonialists at the beginning of the 20th century. Lagoon, written by Nnedi Okorafor, the award-winning author of multiple science fiction novels and short stories, and a professor of creative writing at Chicago State University. Lagoon touches on political and philosophical issues in the rich tradition of the very best science fiction.
I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget you can always join us on any of our social media platforms displayed on your screen. Thank you for joining us throughout this eventful year. We look forward to having you with us again throughout 2015. My name is Olakunle Kasumo. Remember, one great book can change your life. Bye-bye.